Welcome everyone to our first Mortal Kombat mobile stream. We're going to talk about everything coming up for Mortal Kombat Mobile. I know a lot of our fans have been waiting for that, and we have some really awesome things to talk about today. So let's get right to it. Let's talk to our panel of guests.
Hi.
Hey.
There we go. So first, tell everyone who you are.
Hi, I'm JJ Williams. I'm a designer on MK Mobile.
I'm Mick Peck. I am also a designer on mobile.
So today it's all mobile all the time. In case you're wondering, our next console stream will be next week. We'll have a date for that soon, but today we're going to focus on mobile. We have a lot of really cool stuff to say.
Yes, we do.
Before we get there, though, the guy behind the power station, my good friend, Mr. Matt Burke.
Am I really your good friend? Do you mean that? Do you really mean that? Thanks, man.
We're great friends, Burke. He takes his headphones off because when he talks to the mic, it messes with him, I think. Is that right?
I don't know. I think it's a power play.
Yeah, I literally can't talk. I hear myself in the headphones, and it's like I'm interrupting myself, and my brain wants to explode.
You just look real cool when you're like, eh.
Hey, guys.
So, anyway, today, big day, guys.
Big day.
There's been a character who has been revealed for Mortal Kombat 11 console.
Yep.
That you guys haven't talked about yet for mobile.
Right. We have a little friend named Jade that we want to introduce to you guys
Awesome.
today.
Let's take a quick look at that. So that's great. So last week, we announced that Jade was coming to Mortal Kombat 11 console, and now Jade is coming to Mortal Kombat Mobile.
In all of her glory.
All of her glory.
So I think we should get right to it.
Let's show
and
it.
take a look at how she plays.
Yeah.
And while we're doing this, maybe just talk about what we're seeing on screen.
Yeah, sure. So here we got Jade's basic attack strings. We kind of wanted to show those off. I've added more hits in these, so you're going to get a lot more damage going in with those if you want to stack your gear that way. And also, you'll see on here, we're showing off her SP1, a couple of hits, got a snare on there, and you'll see as well, the screen darkens, and we got a little slowdown there. That's her passive, Embracing the Shadow, where she can dodge basic attacks and get in on her opponent with a counter. And it's really cool. It's really nasty. I mean, she is a gold card, but she feels very diamondish right now.
Well, that's good for the fans to hear, I would assume.
Yeah, and you see here, power drain immunity. She's gaining that actually from her MK11 combatants. Raiden will give power drain immunity to MK11 teammates. And then here, you'll see we're delivering the crushing blow. And with all our MK11 characters, we're actually having crushing blows, and they also offer another combat effect for you to use on top of the standard one, coming with their special attack or combo attack. And then you see here, we're trying to match their fatal blows one-to-one with how it looks in console as best we can in mobile. But it's a beautiful sequence. It looks great. The characters look awesome up close, and the blood's pretty wicked.
Look at those stats. Some of the top gold stats out there.
This is a top-level Jade, right?
Oh,
Big time.
yeah. Big time.
Awesome. So there is Jade coming very soon.
Right. Available in trials. So
now
we have a whole new mode to talk about.
Well, let's get to that here in a second. Before I do that, I do want to talk about there will be a giveaway.
Yes.
So when Jade is live, there'll be something that you'll have to do your best Jade impression, whatever that means to you. I don't know what that means to you. But whatever it means to you, do your best Jade impression, and we'll pick 3 people who will get a chance at getting Jade for Mortal Kombat Mobile. I'm still having trouble remembering the new name.
It's all right. It's okay.
So it's now
I'm
Mortal
here for you.
Kombat Mobile.
We're here for you.
We are rebranded.
The rebranding. That's my bad. But trials, that's something we should
It's
probably
all
talk
new.
about.
Like, we put this together as a new way to earn these characters, right? So Burke's going to put this on here. So while we're talking about that, here's our whole new menu, user interface of the main menu here. So you get to see the feats of strength, Shao Kahn, and you can see the nifty moving panels there, and we'll go into trial right now. So you can now get, when our update comes out, MK11 Jade will be available for trial mode, and that will be every day you go into a tower and you do 5 towers and you earn this character card. And then you also get to play with her before. So when you're doing the trial, you get to play with Jade. Now we're going to the card packs in the store, and this is our whole new storefront. So now you get to see the characters in a whole new light. Don't forget the bronze pack at the end. Get that every day. But our new store also has a fantastic new interface with it, and all new art and all that good stuff. So
awesome.
It's really great.
So not only do we rebrand with a new name, Mortal Kombat Mobile, we also UI has changed. New characters coming in.
We have so much.
So
So much to
change
show
the
you.
name.
So much to show you guys.
A lot of new stuff to happen.
Yes.
There is a lot today we're going to talk about. Very excited about that. Let's talk about another character from Mortal Kombat 11 that we have talked about, that we have shown on Twitter,
Yes.
that is coming to the game.
A lot of Twitter action there.
We use Twitter. We use a lot of Twitter. So,
Yes.
Raiden.
Yes.
Mortal Kombat 11 Raiden.
We've created Raiden to be a new meta change, essentially. Leatherface is kind of changed the meta in terms of our game pretty hard with his rage mechanic, where he would enrage after combo enders. So we decided that we needed to kind of put a character that can put a stop to that.
Okay.
And who would do a great job at that is MK11 Raiden. So we'll show him off here. Go ahead, Pack. And tell him what's up.
So with Raiden, once you do 3 combo enders with him, you'll perform a crushing blow, which will disable your opponent's combo enders for the rest of the match. You know, this is a huge DPS slowdown for these characters. A lot of characters can whip through their basics and get to their combo enders and do massive damage, and you're really tightening on that.
For the rest of the match, you said.
The rest of the match.
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no coming back from it, no dispelling that. And another thing we've done with Raiden, you'll see on his SP2 here, we're using some of the cool moves from console to kind of present there, and then putting our own little flair on it. And then again with him, we're also replicating the fatal blow.
Yep.
A couple things I've seen here that we haven't really even shown from Raiden on the console.
No, you
A couple
haven't.
moves I've seen here.
Yeah. So yeah, first time showing him off to the public. It's pretty cool.
Elder God Raiden. X level.
X level.
X level.
Promoted.
X gonna give it to you.
Yes.
Promoted to 10. So another strong character is going to change the way the meta works.
Yeah,
right?
and also we'll have a trial. So after the Jade trial, we'll have the Raiden trial. So you can also play with Raiden in it, and go from there. And you'll get 1 card of Raiden. After 5 towers.
Yeah, it really is a great way to come in and do these trial modes and get to feel these characters right away instead of having to. We are a game where you have to play a lot to get your characters, but yeah, getting to touch these guys right away is a ton of fun.
Yeah, you get to know why that they're
so
so
good.
sought after. Pretty much. Yeah.
Awesome. That's really cool. It's cool seeing all these characters that are coming out for console already here for us very soon. Coming to Mortal Kombat Mobile.
Next week.
Oh yeah, we'll mention that again, I'm sure.
Yeah, we will.
Updates looking like it's coming next week. Not going to give it a specific date right now, but all of the pretty much, everything we're talking about today is going to be ready for that.
It's all going to be ready. It's going to be great.
Cool.
We've been working hard.
You've noticed also, like when you look at the characters, like that's the great thing about working in this studio is that both sides work hand in hand. Console and mobile.
Yep.
So you'll see a lot of they're over here. You're able to take them, work them into mobile in the ways that you do. You do that sort of magic, and it's not like a one-to-one thing. You have to a lot of work done to make them work on mobile in the way that you're supposed to. Because although they look the same, they will play similarly. They have these passives. They have these ways they affect the game. Like that doesn't happen, say, in a one-to-one fighter.
Right. Exactly.
We try to take their flair and their essence and really bring it in to make it work for mobile.
Yeah, and I think I've really liked what you guys have done, especially it's funny that we've talked about this before. Like a lot of the when we first started doing the game, some of the passives were like, oh, that's cool, and you're like, wait a second.
Yes.
Once you got your footing, and you're like, oh, we get this. Like,
right.
Now the passives are like insane and cool.
That's funny you would bring that up.
We'll get to that in a second, though.
We will.
Did I jump the gun a little bit?
I did it too, so we're even now.
It happens.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. One more. We actually showed this one on our first Combat Cast console.
Right.
Scorpion.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat 11 Scorpion.
People have been chomping at the bit to get after MK11 Scorpion, and we're happy to have him in mobile and really give his feel.
A lot of great responses off of the first. We played a very short teaser video on the first stream.
Right, right.
And a lot of really cool responses about how he looks really cool, and I can't wait to play with him.
My personal favorite in terms of looks, for sure.
Yeah. What do you say, Burke?
All right.
So here we go with Scorpion. His SP1 is very unique in that you can use it to now deliver a crushing blow, which will disable the character's special attacks, but it will also is able to hit 2 characters. You can kill one and go into attacking the next one, which is something we don't normally do in Mortal Kombat Mobile, so it's something very unique to him and very powerful. And again, here we go. It's crushing blow. Very beautiful. Love the shots. The blood looks awesome. And you know, with his passive as well, you know, kind of jumping into this, he gives his MK11 teammates
there we go.
lethal blow chances.
The feats of strength right there.
Yeah.
I love this.
And that's something special we've done for the MK11 characters, where
Yep.
we've kind of taken a more cinematic camera angle on their victory poses.
All right.
Nice.
And then, as you see, it's a diamond character here, so Scorpion's going to be available in Faction Wars and also in special booster packs for the MK11 booster pack that you saw in the store.
MK11 booster pack. Awesome. That's great. So 3 cool characters come to mobile next week.
Oh, you know, there's 3, and then there could be like 23 more.
Oh, tell me more about. Let's talk about.
We're talking about...
This is important. This is something that we kind of alluded to a moment ago.
Yes.
Diamond character enhancements.
Yes.
Or I guess we're calling them 2 things: enhancements, character reworks.
Character reworks. Yeah, so we have decided that we wanted to go through a lot of the older characters and some of the new, but mostly the old ones, and really create a new like meta game that is like. So we took a meta and we just went deeper, way deeper, and essentially we took 23 characters. We went into the laboratories and we decided what would need to be reworking.
You say lavatories?
Laboratories.
Laboratories.
Well, I mean,
Laboratories,
if
okay.
it's a laboratory, that's something else going
I got
on there.
confused there.
We have multiple laboratories? More than one?
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Before we move on, I forgot to say something earlier. This is very important to me. This is our first mobile stream in the new room, and
Yes.
I wanted to talk about. There was a time last year where we kind of just stopped doing streams, and we couldn't tell the fans why we were stopping doing streams because we had the big update to the mobile game coming. We had the console game had not been announced yet, and we were building this room.
Yes.
So I want to give a backwards apology to when we couldn't do streams but couldn't talk about why. So that's why it happened. That is why we're here now in the room.
Yeah, and what a great room.
It
I mean,
worked out
this
pretty
is-
well.
oh, so
I also want
nice.
to give more props to Matt Burt because we have a whole new setup over there for him to use. And mobile streams are always there's a lot of pictures and videos because playing live is very difficult. So we have a lot of videos, a lot of pictures. So Burke's the man right now.
You just jinxed it.
So
Like I'm gonna mess it up now.
You're doing fine.
You're the
You're
architect.
gonna be great.
You got this.
and if he messes up, just do hashtag What's up, Burke?
Oh my
Right?
god!
Dang, Bird.
Something like that. Anyway, so let's move on. Let's go back to
Sorry,
character
Bert.
reworks. Very cool stuff.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay, back to character reworks. So right now I got 4 to show you. Now there's 23 total. All right, but I'm going to just highlight 4 to show you how much we've done.
Talk about 4 and kind of how they've changed.
right.
And
Exactly.
character reworks, we're going from gold to diamond.
diamond.
Not silvers, not bronze. These are your gold characters.
These are
that
your
you know and
gold
love.
characters now turned to diamonds.
So the gold's enhanced into diamond.
Yes.
Crushed harder and turned into diamond.
We went together and we put our
Milled
hands
by
together
the
and we
Titan's
crushed it.
fists.
Yes.
Awesome. So let's start with I
Shao
believe
Kahn just went.
Kitana. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, so Diamond Assassin Katana. So before, the old gold would be more of a, she tagged in, do a little damage, and she has a little bit more power. Now, she not only does that, her bleed on her tag and attack does 15 seconds of bleed up to, and then also works with the other assassins, which we will go into later.
Right.
And so she can dodge SPs just like Assassin Jade. She's now going to be a very nasty card to have on your team. And we knew that a lot of players had it, and we wanted to give a lot of players some diamonds as well. So that's with Assassin Katana. And also, as you can see, all the stats are going to be up because it's a diamond card.
So now, if they have her as gold right now,
Yes, she will be
When they-
magically changed
When they
to a
download
diamond.
the update, you will see the lauded upgrade label all over your characters.
You're going to
beautiful.
see so much gold to diamond. It's gonna be
that's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Next up, I believe we have, is it Jax?
It is.
Revenant Jax.
Gotcha.
Okay, so let's just be honest here.
Oh,
Could be the
being
weakest. Yeah, we're gonna be honest.
We're going to spit real with you guys.
could be one of the weakest golds
Okay.
out there. Not very strong. Sorry, all Jax fans, but we
But now
made
he's-
it way better.
Now he's better.
So what we're doing here is that not only does he have his original, which we kept, although they keep their original flair, what we did was we extrapolated on that, and now when he does an SP, a special attack, he goes invulnerable for a couple seconds.
Okay.
And that's not even talking about the synergies, which I will talk about later. So not only does he have health for every Circle of Shadow character, a little foreshadow of the future.
Is that a nugget?
Yeah. You're going to get like him having SPs that make him invulnerable and super nasty. Like it's really a game changer for that character.
So was it a goal of yours when you started thinking about these rework of characters to not take away what was fun originally?
Right.
Like a lot of people have characters. We've talked about this when I there's characters that I use that, every game has characters that may not be as good as others, but there's characters that I enjoy that I play because I like them, and if their playstyle changed, maybe I wouldn't. So you want to keep that the same.
We did not change the playstyle. It was essentially we added on to the playstyle.
Yeah,
so
we've given them a lot more utility to use and a lot more matchmaking and team making that you can do with these guys.
Especially now that character is more versatile and whatnot. Especially when we show the next part of this whole thing is that you're going to see that these, and we're going to build upon it. So the more characters we add onto this, it's going to get more and more robust in what these characters can be done with. Like, is this am I going to go PvE on this, or is this my faction war main? I got to have this for my faction wars.
Do you think a lot of these changes are going to really mix up how people are forming? Oh,
absolutely. Oh yeah,
100%.
It's gonna. Yes, absolutely.
And that's one thing we hear a lot is like people do love. We've done it. We do it a lot in our games where we'll kind of just change the meta bits and pieces.
Yes.
So this is more like, just from me looking at it and not being a designer, one of the more full-scale meta changes we've seen in a while. Ever?
It's I would say
it's our biggest ever.
It's our biggest
ever. Because it comes down to a single character before. This is 23 characters of utility and combat additions.
Right,
so.
right.
Awesome.
So yeah, with Pac was saying is that usually it's like one or two, and they're like pre-lady Leatherface, right? It's just like, oh man, we knew that we were creating a monster, there. So, but with that's just one character. We've now changed 23 different characters to add 7 different teams, which we'll get into.
Oh, we're going to get into that in a moment too. There's a lot to talk about here.
Yes.
A lot to unpack, as they say sometimes. Not pack, but... All right, well, moving on. Sub-Zero.
All right, down to Cold War Sub-Zero. Okay, so this was a pretty solid character, but we wanted to take a step further. So we have this debuff called Frostbite, and Frostbite is now tied to him in every shape or form, and he has lethal attacks and critical attacks tied to that. He has been improved by stats, and also the Cold War synergy, so we'll talk about that later, is now amped to 11, essentially. Yeah.
To Mortal Kombat 11.
To Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
That was
He's
something.
good.
Pin that one.
He's good, yeah.
Put that on the old board. What a sweet joke, right? There's one more. I remember, so you told me, we were kind of planning what order to do this.
Yes, we did.
You wanted to end with one in particular.
I did. Let's cut to Nightmare Freddy Krueger. You know what? He has this. His passive would, create a nightmare, and the character would then have a higher chance to receive lethal blows from Freddy Krueger. Now, if you have 2 more characters with him, the nightmare will be extended to 2 of the opposing teams. And then there's the kicker. If you have his equipment on, you might have a chance of having 3
entire team.
You can have the whole entire team under the nightmare. That means increased lethal blow chance on all those characters.
Wow.
And so pretty much you can have Freddy Krueger, wreck house essentially. So he is going to be improved, and he also has a team that goes along with him as well, and we'll go with when we start talking about that.
Yeah, so you'll see there'll be sought-after combinations of these teams, and then as people unpack these guys, they're going to work on their own as well with other combinations. Right. I can't wait to see what the kind of metas that the community comes up with.
It's going to change the entire scope of Faction Wars, and it's going to be like who's got, what do you feel is the best, meta change that you enjoy and what's your team and stuff like that.
Okay. Awesome. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And there's a
Thank
lot
you.
more. So, okay, there's 23 characters.
Yes.
We did 4.
Yeah.
Can you tell me one more?
Just one more?
Just tell me one more.
How about I just show you all of them?
Okay, that's easier, right?
Yeah, we can show you that.
So we got this diagram in, and I saw it, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you got some splaining to do.
Yeah, we got a lot. So, there we go. Cue the card. So, we've got 7 glorious subgroups of gold to diamond cards that we put together. And we're not even including the MK11 cards here.
Correct.
So, that's a whole team in itself. So, we got Day of the Dead team. Now, all those cards have been taken from gold to diamond. And they are pretty much the quintessential anti-assassin team. And now you can see here that these arrows kind of go to different teams. Each one is kind of custom tailored to take out the other team. So Day of the Dead team is the anti-assassin team, which really get into like anti-dodging with Day of the Dead Jade, who has her ghost shield. But now her meta is she gives everyone a ghost shield on that is a Day of the Dead character. And then we'll switch on over to the assassin team, which could be 3 in the future. We'll have to find out who will be the next assassin. We'll have to find out.
I don't know.
I know. It's going to be to be
do you
continued
know?
there. Yeah, so essentially we got, as we talked about, Assassin Kitana there, and Assassin Jade, the meta favorite. And they all have the chance to dodge moves, and then that's really fantastic against this Circle of Shadows team, which is really good because what's great about them is that they are the most versatile group. There's 6 characters that could be added to this team. So there's Quan Chi, Dark Emperor Liu Kang, Dark Empress Kitana, and the 3 Revenants, which is Sub-Zero, Jax, and who am I forgetting? And Kung Lao.
Yep.
So all those characters are versatile, and they all bring immensely powerful, synergistic things going on here. And then what's really good against them is Strike Force, I mean. So Strike Force is a ragtag group of Punk Cassie Cage, Undead Hunter Johnny Cage, and Spec Ops Scorpion, and they all work fantastic well together. They're like a power drain and power gen super team. And that's really, but will be taken out appropriately by the new Gold to Diamond Ronin team, which is a fan favorite Ronin Kenchi there, who can hit like a truck. And now they are the most powerful rod power group, as they have amplified attack damage against everybody. But they really shine against the Cold War team, which is, as we talked about, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Sonya. And they are more of a dot focused team with the Frostbite and the Fire. But also they have the Shield, which Sonya Blade brings together. So all these things bring into this whole unique experience. And I don't want even... The Stun and Slam team, which is the horror team, which is Relentless Jason, Freddy Krueger, and I don't know why, but we just decided to make Leatherface go diamond as
Stronger.
well. I made him. He's going to be great.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
right?
it's just,
I love his
yeah,
squeals.
we love our squeals. We love the chainsaw.
So yeah,
that is just sampling. Like we can drill. We don't drill down for like an hour here if we want to on all the meta that can be changed here. But I think that our community can tell us even better when they get their hands on it next week.
let's throw up the Twitter handles again, Burke.
Yeah.
So you can also reach either of these guys here. Again, we get a lot of tweets, so answering everything is nearly impossible. Always has been.
We try.
And there's also things just like every stream we do here, console or mobile. There are things that are locked
can't
away
talk
in
about.
secret that we can't quite talk about yet.
Absolutely.
So there's just a lot of times I'm just going to ignore you because I can't say anything.
That's a surprise. It's fun.
It's not that I don't love
right?
you, but
You do.
I can't say.
I know.
So 23 characters.
Correct.
All new synergies.
Yes.
3 new characters to mobile
Yes.
in one update.
Oh, there's a little bit more.
Yeah.
Should we go into the whole. We're now on Unreal.
Oh, please, yes.
So, we got one more bonus. Why not, right?
Bonus.
How about 50 more quests?
Okay.
There we go.
yeah, new
Yeah,
quests.
that's quests. NetherRealm quests. We're now taking the players out of the Outworld and into the NetherRealm for another. You got to stop another diabolical scheme going on in the NetherRealm.
There's so many schemes
There's a
going
lot of
down.
schemes going on.
Deliciously poetic adventure.
So delicious. But just a warning to the community. This is for like people with very powerful cards, and you're gonna need your gear on your cards as well to help you get success rate up. So it's gonna challenge even the most biggest, the most veteran players on there.
Well, that's good too. Like
Yeah.
continuing to add stuff because this game. I'm gonna find that tweet real quick. I got a tweet from a guy who is a big follower of our games, really loves them. I'm gonna read it right now.
Okay.
It's from Game Time Gaming, who I'm sure is
yeah.
watching.
yeah.
You're big fans.
Game Time Gaming.
Big fans.
1,400 days, 3.5 years, 46 months, 200 weeks.
I know.
No matter how you break it down, it has always been time well spent connecting with awesome friends, playing an incredible game created by amazing people. Can't wait to see what's next. Hashtag MKMobile.
I want to cry.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna
that's,
seriously.
That's overwhelming. Yeah,
That's
to see.
really the sweetest thing.
So to all the fans who continue to
I
play
know.
Mortal Kombat Mobile, thank you for
Yeah,
all of
thank
that.
you very much.
Yeah, thank you for playing.
I mean, we
It
really
was-
try our
Yeah.
best to put out these updates in
Yeah.
a timely fashion and
Right.
the best content that we can.
Yeah.
And this one's a very large one.
Yeah.
So it's going to change a lot of things, and we have the characters and all that stuff. That's amazing and huge. Just you're going to open the game and it's going to look different. It's going to feel different. There's new UI screen. There's new. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it sounds weird, but every time a game does that like I play, I'm always like, feels fresh and new.
It's
cool.
I mean, I still look at the main menu user interface and I'm like, this feels like a brand new game. It really does.
It's just
And
fun to explore. Yeah,
Yeah.
too.
It's really nice. It's
And the
really
way
nice.
the game's going to play is also brand new.
Yes.
So I'm excited. Please tweet us the teams that you're kind of theory crafting now. Once you see them, tell us who you're playing as.
Would love to hear it. Would love to see what your power team is for sure. Right?
Because these guys, they're crazy, and they're always looking for new ways to
we really like to add it, make it hard on ourselves. So we like that.
this character seems to be doing well.
Yeah.
What character could stop that?
It's
Like,
kind
and
of our
just-
thing. It's kind of our thing.
Complete the circle.
Circle
It's
of
a
life.
lot of fun. As we mentioned earlier, we do have a giveaway coming up to win it does go live sometime next week. We'll have more updates for you that follow us on Twitter and whatnot. Have a lot more updates on when that will be. There will be a Jade giveaway. 3 lucky people will get Jade. Just your best impression of Jade. Make sure you retweet that and find that tweet when it happens. So you'll be able to start right away.
Yeah. I mean, if you get that card, you're on your way to glory.
Yeah, she's a ton of fun to play.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things Carly and I, who is one of the hard workers
Shouts
in the
Carly.
marketing side
Yeah.
of mobile, we all love her. Contacting people about when they win is one of the perks of the job.
Oh.
Because people are always like flipping out, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Because you might guess, like on Twitter, sometimes people aren't so happy with you. So it's nice when people, never, right? So
Only
it's
but
nice
love on there.
when people have good things to say. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about. Did we already talk about how the game is working now going forward?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, Unreal 3 to Unreal 4.
Yeah.
So we are now on Unreal 4. So that means we are online. So won't be able to play offline anymore. I apologize, people. But since we have improved the engine, then it requires us to be online. So
As far as technical improvements, we're running the game at 60 frames per second now.
silky.
It runs great, and then you'll see on all of our characters they've had all their materials updated to PBR materials, and so that means it's got a material on there that Unreal 4's lighting makes them look more realistic.
Look good.
They pop better. They
Yep.
look better with the environment. They're just beautiful to look at.
Cool. So this is a huge update.
It's man. I've never. It's like almost we created a whole new game. Essentially.
Well, because generally,
Feels like
Yeah.
I've worked in the industry long enough where it's like if you hear, going from 3 to 4 online only, that's an update. Like, that's its
Usually,
own update,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I
You
mean,
guys
we-
did a few more things. So you did more than just that.
Just a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah,
a
we
little
went
bit.
from cooking a pizza on a fireplace to cooking it in a stove.
So-
on
yeah,
real
exactly.
floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
Complete
else
engine
you'd like
change.
to add before we say goodbye?
Just we love your feedback. Please keep it up. We would love to hear about when we get this update out, what you guys would like to see and what more, and what characters are coming out that maybe we would talk about.
Yeah, we read all the tweets as much as we can. We can't respond to them all, but we're taking in that feedback, we're taking in that criticism, and we're trying to address some of that.
I love that we're able to talk about two different games at the exact same time that share so much like blood together.
Yeah.
Not to be Mortal Kombat weird, but blood. We have a lot of fans who don't play console and only play mobile. We have a lot of fans who play only console and not mobile. We have a lot of fans who play both, which we've seen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully these streams can even get more players to be able to play Mortal Kombat wherever they go.
Yeah.
Like it's not just on the console. You can be on the bus. You can be all these places.
all the time.
So that's what's great about it. Next week we'll be back with a console stream.
Oh, so excited!
Middle of next week. Not gonna.
Yeah.
We'll give you an announcement really soon. We're gonna have a special guest. Gonna have some fun stuff happening there. You should probably be there. I'm excited about it.
I'm very excited.
I might be just hanging out by the side of the room.
Don't talk outside
yeah,
about it.
yeah. I was,
And well, of
Just
course,
peeking.
like for when you guys have more stuff to show us and more updates to do, we'll switch over to the blue logo and we'll do a. Comment
it's going to be
guys,
very soon. We're going to have updates coming hot after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want to give any promises right now, but when those do come, meet us here.
Yep.
We'll show you a new stream and talk everything about it.
Excited. Super.
Guys, let's thank you, Matt Burke.
Thanks, Burke.
Thanks, Burke.
Anytime, guys.
Shout out to the team too.
And back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big shout out to we talk about this every week, and it's for me always very important to talk about. We are lucky enough to be able to talk about the games we make.
Yep.
There's a lot of people downstairs
Tons.
who are making the game as we speak.
Yeah, good. I was going to touch on this. Great. Go ahead.
So thank you to all of the mobile team
Yeah.
from every discipline touches everything.
Yeah. Console team. Everybody.
Yep. So thanks to all of them downstairs who are doing the work on there, and we hope that we showed it off well. And
Hopefully we did our art job.
I think we did.
I think you guys did great.
I think
We'll have a ton more to show later. And
Oh,
as
double
the-
thumbs up. All right.
Give
Okay.
the double thumbs up
Yeah.
from Power Station back there.
Okay.
So thank you guys so much for joining us.
That means anything.
Thank you
think
so much
it's
for joining
thumbs
us. This has been our first of many
Yeah.
Combat Cast Mobiles.
Woo.
And we will see you guys next week for another console stream.
All right.
See
Bye,
you later.
guys.